All right. Good morning, everyone. Um, those of you online, good morning. I hope you can see my face. If you can't see my face, that means I'm darker than I was before. Sheba, the name of the software user. Yeah, sure. On devices, let me see if I'm on devices too. I'm hearing you. YT, EW. Ah, online people don't they give me bonus pass. They are happy that I'm the one today. As if the other people that are coming are not doing their good, they're not doing good, they're not doing a good job. This kind of thing, eh? This kind of thing, eh? I need to make prefer people who. All right. So the lab is getting fuller. Um, Good morning, everyone. Good morning, online people. I hope it's been a beautiful year so far. For those of us that are working, we're still waiting for us to see the salary so that we'll know that the year is good. For you that are not working and you are expecting to start working, we pray that this year will be the year. Amen. For those of us that are looking for urgent 2K, may God provide that 2K. May it not be in the hands of somebody else, so that you don't need to be disturbing somebody with urgent 2K. Okay? Um, Before I move on, I would like to. Are you live now? Okay. Okay, so let me put you live. Okay, sorry, guys. I need to put Prof live. Come again? Yes, but we're running two programs concurrently. So okay, so I'll be sharing my screen with those of us that are physically at home but spiritually here. Share screen. Okay, Prof, are you live? Sorry, just a moment. Prof. Okay. So please, if you have a system in front of you, fire it up because this class is practical and it's 3 hours. It's doing me somehow. Is it 3 or 4 hours? 9 to 12 is how many hours? It's doing me. Okay. Those of us online, let me go to YouTube so that I can be able to see your comments. Just a moment. PIL, Cosmopolitan. To be able to understand. Online people, is my audio okay? Can you hear me? If you can't hear me, that means wahala deal. Online people, please, if you can hear me, respond. Online people, if you can hear me, please respond. Morning. Perfecto. All right. Today's class is called Database Management what? System. So we have had some challenges with our timetable of recent because we are trying to finish the class or finish the lecture part as within the time frame given to us. Now, that comes with some series of challenges, but God's so kind, we are here and we are forging ahead. Yeah. Now, Sadiq, will you be our moderator online? Just let me keep track of what the people online are saying so that I don't divide my brain into multiple chunks. Okay, so what is a database to begin with? Anyone? Any taker? Is a server that what? That we store our data. So, does it have to be a server? Really? Is a that is data. Does it have to be cloud? Is the question. Let's assume I have a small kiosk and it's a library. Okay? It can be anything. It can be simple table that you use to record your sales in a small shop. It can be a simple profit loss data whereby you'll be able to determine how much you've gained or how much you've lost within a period of so time. It can be, for our mothers, it can be something like a recipe book. It's a database. So now, what are the limitations of databases that are written in a piece of paper? What are the limitations? It might get lost. True. God forbid, fire incident happened. What happened to the database? God forbid, flood like in Maiduguri. What happens to the data? So now the need for us to have a system that actually stores data for us becomes what? Very, very important. Important? That. Now, for this class, we'll be dealing with something called MongoDB. It's not Mongoro for Hausa people, and it's not Mongo that you come and well, it's not the season yet, so but it's called what? MongoDB. Now we'll be dealing with a online Mongo database. Now, this course is supposed to be in collaboration with backend. Okay. Hello. Usually, I don't know. Have you guys seen the architecture of apps? How they look like? The architecture. What happens between Okay, let me just give you an example. So let's say three-tier architecture. Let me see if I can get a picture. Online people, can they see what I'm doing? Okay, so this is an example of what? A three-tier architecture of an application, where you have the presentation, which is the front end. You have the application, which is what? The back end, and the database. Now, the question is, can you send a request directly to the database? Eh? Can or cannot? Can, depending on which language you're using. There, it's not pass-through application. The application is embedded within the front end. Okay, so that means everything is running from the client's computer, from your computer, from his computer, from her computer, from her computer. Oh, her computer. Hi, English language, from her computer, right? Okay, are we together? Have I missed anybody so far? Now, this architecture you're looking at, it allows us to be able to create a separate front end, a separate back end, and what? A separate database. Before, everything used to be on the same server. That comes with a series of problems. Like when you want to scale. Like, let's assume this particular door. If previously it's only 10 people that should come into this place, and then all of a sudden the number becomes 100, and everybody's trying to come into this hall, how do you think the place will look like? Crowded, right? So that is exactly what happened to applications online. So at first, it can be hosted within one server. But the more it grows, the more you need to scale. And then if your application is stored on a single computer, then scaling will become a problem. Okay? We'll talk about that in the next picture, don't worry. So now, for this class, we will talk about these two here. The application and what? Application and what? Now, for the back end that you're going to learn in the afternoon, you will still discuss what? Now, what is the difference between the two courses then? Communication between the back end and the database. No, what is the difference? If you're learning application database in this one and you're learning application database in the next one, what is the difference? The first line is the other, the next is the learn integration. This was really for question. Not really. Yeah? You raise up your hand. Emphasis will be on the database. For this class, the emphasis will be what? On the database. Okay? In the next class, it will be on what? The application. Okay? That is the difference. And all of these things work together to give you that Facebook, that TikTok, that Twitter, that you're viewing. Okay? It communicates to give you that thing you are actually trying to access online. Are we together? Okay. Now, please go to MongoDB or Google MongoDB on your platform, on your computer. And then open ChatGPT and keep it to the side. Online people, are we together? Online people, are we together? Sadiq, are they with me or I've lost them in the market square? Okay. You need to be giving me a confirmation quickly. Now, go to go to go to Google and search for not MongoDB yet. Let's not go to MongoDB. Let's deal with first of all. Let's deal with this guy. What's his name? Postman. Google Postman. 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 The same word. Don't go and separate it. It will show you one guy that has a jetpack in his back, right? Now that guy, I'm going to download for me first. So this is what we want you guys to download. Postman. The first one, you click on download, and then you pull it down because we're going to work a lot with it. Okay? It will tell you some funny kiniko, and then it will start downloading. But at the end of it all, we will have Postman downloaded. Okay? It will tell you the moment you click on downloads, or the moment okay, you see Windows or you see Mac. Depending, I'm using Mac, so I'll see Mac. You see Windows on yours where it says download, right? So please click on it. Is it downloading yet? How slow is the network? How many seconds? Good. Now, how many have completed the download of the Postman? Okay, please install it from the computer. How do you install it? Double click on it. Yeah. They have their protocol ideas and you give them password to ideas. Oh, does somebody remember the password to ideas? Ideas are 2025. Try that, let's see. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Now, once you install it, to ask you to log in, go. Please tell it to continue without the last item that is not very visible, that I don't want you to see. Eh? Continue without an account because you don't have an account. Unless you want to create an account, then you can do that later on. But for now, we don't need to have an account for us to tell you Postman. Good. Now, most of us, I believe, have our Postman installed. Are we together? Are we together? Is it hard? It's not hard, cool? Like chewing gum, that kind of thing. Okay, now let's go to not Postman. Now there was sleep. Postman before Postman now. Let's go to MongoDB and download Atlas. MongoDB Atlas. Those of you online, sorry, we had some network interruption. I think I'm back now, and you can see me live and direct. Okay. Download MongoDB Compass for Windows, most likely, yeah, if you're using Windows. Compass, yes. Not Atlas, Compass. My head will just going all over the place. That's what I even take breakfast. If not, I'll tell you MongoDB Nigeria. Okay. MongoDB what? Compass. Now, online people, can you see me and hear me? If you can, please put up your hand so that I can see you. Can you see my screen? Download MongoDB Atlas. Download and install Atlas. Compass, sorry. So if you click the link I clicked just now, it will show you something like this. It will tell you that you need to install .NET Framework, not later than 4 point something, and then it will tell you to go to download page. If you click on this, it will take you to where you download Compass. Okay. You are supposed to download the .exe version. Okay. So you click on this, you select the version you want to use. Sorry, I'm going to be from PassKey. So you select the Windows you want, the operating system you want to download for, which is Windows by default. Sorry, to tell you to pick your OS by default, and then you select the type of download you want to do, .exe or .what, and then you select, and based on that you download. Once you download, it will give you a small application that will ask you for a DB. Are we together, online people? MongoDB Compass. So now, if you download MongoDB Compass, it will show you Install. How about you? Have you done install? Hi, welcome. Hello. Have you done videos? Install? Very good. Let's see if you inside the password. Ah. Are we together? Online people, are we together with you? We have left you in the market square. Okay. Now, please go to Cloud MongoDB. Cloud what? Or MongoDB.com. Let's see if now here we will meet our destination, or we will need to go to another place. I will assume you've downloaded and installed Compass, correct? Those of us online, have you downloaded and created Compass? If yes, then please let's move on. Now, ma'am? Okay. I'm supposed to be here. I don't know why you're not here. Now, please go to. All right, good. If you're on this page, you are good. If you're not on this page, my brother, I'm not good. Now, please, if you're on your system, if you are on where? If you are where? On your system, please click sign up with Google. And that one I need sure pass. It's simple, it's straightforward, you know what chop anybody bring. If you're not on your listing and you can remember your login, but make sure you block out before you use so I don't know to and tell your boss. Sorry, you're fired. Eh? No. On the website, that's people are designing. Perfect. So sign up with me. Click on sign in. Now, what does it tell you? Accept the policy and submit. Click on sign in. You have a Gmail password here with you. So what if you don't click on this right here? Passwords. So you use another email. So that's the email. Use another email. Okay? Students, check and see if there's anything that's to student. Learn MongoDB. I've never developed, yeah, that is it. And then click on next. Which options do you have? C++. Uh-huh. You have Node.js? No. No. JavaScript. Okay, select Node.js. Huh?
JavaScript.
And another one you collect.
Type of
Anyone? Any other one? What is that? What are they asking you? So let's see the options they have. So scroll down, please. Not sure. Slash none. Mm-hmm. I didn't get that. Data type. What are the options? Scroll to the bottom and see the last one. Yes, not sure. Oh, this one is not. This one is the thing. The other one is the thing. Okay. Now, where are you on the database? Online people, let me see what is happening there. The real is on my screen now. Just go to Google and search for MongoDB, and then at the top right corner you see sign in or sign up, or sign in precisely. Then you sign on. Okay. All right. Now, are we together? Are we together? Or did I misplace somebody somewhere? Scroll down to the bottom. Not sure. Bam. So you joined me. Yes. Not sure. Yes, not sure. Yes, you are. Those of us using laptops, people know if you can get somewhere that's for laptops, it's better because this computer that you are still in front of, there are actually people that still don't sit in front of them. So we have laptops sitting here, here, and there, like what Buhari used to see. I share you. That's what they live like that. I went out to tomorrow. But you share us. Okay. Now, primary goal is to learn. Learn what you do. Right, primary goal. Software, none. The first option. Then the next one, JavaScript mode. That. Then the next one, not sure. Go to the bottom. Go to the bottom. Go to the bottom. Not sure. Go to the bottom too. Not sure. Now, so wait for us there. Try to use the techniques. And I'll compass where you are. And try to use the techniques so that you set up properly. If it's asking for deploy your cluster, please look for where it says free. And people do, unless you get money. If you don't get money, you're looking for 2K, please select free. If it's asking for cluster, select free. Go down and then click on the cluster. My eyes are very, very. Please, actually, our eyes can see it. And if you click on free, please click on create cluster. If you don't think what's happening, you don't feel well, and your own of you. It's only telling you that your data is going to be saved in France. So now you've created your clusters. Okay. I think that's what you take out. Are we together? Are we together? Yes, sir. Create your cluster, please. Online people, sorry, I have to go into the lab to make sure that. Yes, we are going to create with Google accounts. We're going to sign up with Google accounts. Muhammad Ali. Damian Moses says sign in with Google. Yes. Damian, now you try pass. Just we say I know we get money to give you. I forgive you money we take you what taxi. All right. Now, we have a cluster. Let's go to the. That is the cluster. Let's do the cluster again. Okay. Look at this. It's creative. What are these things? But I want to learn this country. Look at the cluster. What is it created? What are the created? Okay, but also, gross condition. Look at gross condition. Select your area. Have you created the cluster? Look at the cluster here. Look at that. Can you see? So guys, cancel that. Don't worry. Okay, scroll down a bit. Because the cluster has been created. That is what is telling me. Online. No, after connecting, just wait. Muhammad Ali, we are doing a database connection. We are trying to create our first database. Okay? We're going to create our first database. But this database is going to be online and it's always going to be online. So you will not have problem of my computer enter water stream. It will still be online. Okay? Now, yes. paper and paste. See. Oh. Am I doing very behind? Okay, so Abby. Database. What do we database about the correction? Now, guys, listen. It is pertinent that you know the name of your database. Okay? If you are doing database for CDN, you need database what? CDN. If you are doing database for Cosmopolitan University, you know what? CU or CUA. If you are creating database for road safety, FRS, never hold me up before. That is all I know the acronym. If they hold you, yeah. Okay, now let's assume we are creating a database to store recipes. What is the name of our database? Recipes DB. The shortcut for database is what? DB. So we have something called recipe DB. What? So please, your collection name should be recipe DB. And then the name of your collection should be the same. Maybe you can say recipe. Collection is collection of data. Okay? Are we together? Yes. This is the problem with passing what we have. Is the password and now it's broken. Password. Yes. I dropped my phone somewhere and I don't know where. Who can find my phone? So I look at it. It's on order. So people didn't even find my phone. Okay, online people. Online people, you are expected to go to MongoDB and then you click on sign in. You click on sign in and then you continue from there. Are we together? Okay. Now, okay. Click on plus selected. Click on plus. View collections. Those collections. We have a sample collection here. So scroll back up. Scroll back up. And go back up. So now, can you see the database? You move to database. You have database and database name. Cross connection. One of that. So now what are the connection? We want to have here. And so that you don't get to select out. Are we together? You see sample net fixed score? Recipe now. Let's do this sample. I want to see. So now click on that database site and say new database. Click on the poster. What's that here? Yes. Okay. View collections. Next one. Now, you see the database. So you bring the database and you call it recipe. Are we guys done? Yes. Are we done? Money. Just click on create. Give it a recipe, recipe, the collection name, and then you create. Collect data. The database name is recipe DB. Collection name is recipe. Leave that one. Not everything will leave there. If you create, they create. So now you have your first database called what? And then you have your first collection called what? Recipe. The database name is recipe. The collection name is recipe. Maybe we talk about and I can't remember what to talk. If police come, I will point in her face. Now, what is the next item on the agenda? We've been able to create our accounts. That is the first thing. Please write it down. What we've been able to do so far. Okay? Online people, please, if you have a piece of paper and a Bible close to you, write these things down. These are the things we've been able to do so far. Okay? Item number 1. We've been able to download Postman, although I've not told you what it's going to be used for. Cool? Are we together? We've created what? Postman. I have not told you what we are going to use it for. Abi? We've created we've downloaded Compass. That one too. I just carry them out. I didn't say anything, Abi. Uh-huh. And then next thing we've done now is we've created a database. How do we create a database? We first of all went to mongo.what? mongodb.what.com, and then we click on what? Sign up. Cool? Am I doing that in the class? Okay. We click on what? Sign up. When we click on sign up, it asks us, do we want to give them our data or want to make Google just do them directly? We say, Google, do your work, Abi? And then we created something called what? A cluster, right? And that is the next thing we do in the next class called Emerging Technologies, how to create computing cluster. Okay? Now, after we create a cluster, we went to where? Browse what? Browse collection. Oh? And then we created a database called what? And that database has a collection called what? Very good. So now there we did now. I am going to enter into the book at it now. Online people, I hope you guys are not left behind. I have just explained everything that. Hey God, oh, online people say that my mark is too far. Okay, so this one is for you guys. In fact, tell me you can see my face well. Look, I cover my glasses so you can see my eyes. Totope, can you hear me now? Now, these are the things that we did. First of all, we downloaded something called Postman. Postman, and then we explained three-tier architecture. Then we explained the things that will be happening in back end and what is going to be happening in this particular course. Then we downloaded another application called Compass. Chief, welcome. Chief, you can join Captain here. See Captain here, you know carry cap. Chairman, see Madam with it here. I don't know if you can have a number. Just learn. That is what we want you guys to do here. No collection of number. No, not even the purpose. Okay. Okay. Now, online people, where was I? Where was I? Now, I was explaining that we downloaded two apps. We've explained three-tier architecture, and then we've created an account with mongodb.com, and then we were able to sign in. We created our cluster. Those physical. We created cluster. After we created cluster, we created what again? We view collection, and then we created a database called Recipe DB. Now, those Recipe DB has a collection called Recipe. Okay. Now, I will give you guys 5 minutes break to stretch your liver and your enzymes so that you continue more energized and more prepared. 5 minutes break to just clear off your head, explain to those that just came in what you use, and then do the so that all of us will work together. They don't want you to download that, so they give it free. Give it out. See, you have a lot of Okay, so you are going to okay, okay. Now, okay, so guys, this is why it's very, very important if you're within Abuja and your classes are supposed to be practical, you come in for the practical because believe you me, the knowledge you acquire in practical sections, if you're not here, trust me, you'll not get up to 60% of what we're trying to teach you. Believe you me. Even though I came in late, they will still find people that will guide them through what we've done. But you're online, and then I can only tell you, I can only tell, my phone is shutting down. Oh, somebody give me charger. Ah, So somebody please go to YouTube and reduce your volume over there. That would be something that will be helping us to keep track of what the YouTubers are saying. My phone is there, so I cannot do it. If someone don't tell me to slow, I'll just say it. Yes, sir. Okay. YouTubers, what are you saying? I cannot see live chat now. All right. Okay. Now, now, I'm trying to log into my own database so I will create my DB. Online people, please download Postman. That is the first thing. Somebody online, please help. Please reduce your volume. Type out these items. One of you that is physically here, please help me type this item and send it to the guys online on YouTube. Okay. Download. Type it on your system. Download Postman. Step 1. Download MongoDB Compass. Step 3. Go to mongodb.com and I don't know. I don't know if it's cold or not. So I don't want to say cold water and then it will not be cold. Uh-huh. Those of you online, I will posting videos on how you go about configuring MongoDB to set up for what we're about to do. MongoDB make it like say no more people do. I chop breakfast, but still not open now. Fine. That's what they tell that thing. I will stop the buy them. Okay. Now, please click on. Sorry, Mubarak, please can you log in? Can you log into your video on my system so that I can use your system, your video as my? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Let me just use mine. So those of you online, please, this is what we are doing. Okay, go to your browser and Google MongoDB. Once it opens, it will show you a link, and then you click on the first item that appears. Once it opens, you will see something like what I have on my screen. Those of us here, please let this serve as a recap. Okay? You will have something similar to what I have on my screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Now, it's asking me sign up with what? Sign up with what? Google. Now, we click on that for us to be able to sign up with Google. Okay? Now, it will ask me which the Google account do I want to use. Or it will ask me to sign in first, then I will select sign in with Google, and then it will ask me which Google account do I want to use, and then I will tell it. Online people, can you see me? Can you hear me? I brought me directly into the account that I'm running away from. Okay, just a moment. So this is the page that will bring you to. Okay, and then you click on sign in with Google. Okay, so when you click on this, it will ask you which account do you want to sign in with. So I'm going to use the ideas email address to create this particular cluster of databases, and then we move on from there. Okay, are you with me, online people? Because this one now is dragging those that are physically here backward. A lot, well, let me not say this one. I will not sound as if I'm. So you select the account you want to create the database for, and then you continue. Okay. Once you continue, it will open something like this for you. Okay. So it's loading. Once it's finished loading, it will open the database. Chairman, they give you, they don't send you a lot to 50,000. It shock you. Okay, so online people, when you get something like this, you click on accept and then you click on submit. Okay, online people do not physical. I've seen some physical now looking at their laptop as if they want to do what I'm doing. This is what? Oh, hmm. Your account to deploy a cloud database with Atlas Kiniko is still loading. Successful. Welcome. Are we together? Now, online people, I don't hear us, I don't see us say anything. No. And now because of an they drag back like this. So now we're waiting for it to open. Now, once it opens, you see something like this. Okay? You see something like this, and then it will start asking you, how did you enter this world? What brought you here? And why are you doing what you are doing? The first option is, what is your primary goal in life? You tell it, I want to learn MongoDB. Hmm? It will ask you, how long have you been developing software with what? MongoDB. You tell it, I just started though. No, not give me to pass my power, Abi. Uh-huh. Speaking enter nursery one, we come to tell mama say, me I don't time for this school though. I just look and laugh. You know, and now I just start. So now it will ask you which programming language you want to use, or which programming language do you want to use for this platform. There are different programming languages. For this particular class, we're using what? Node.js. So we click on JavaScript, Node.js. What type of project? Just scroll to the bottom and say others and say maybe not sure. Because you're not sure what type of project you'll be doing. Then to ask you to specify the data type, I beg, you say optional? Leave it as optional. Abi? They said, which architecture do you want to use? You are not sure, so we're not sure. And then we click on what? We click on not sure. What do we do next? We click on finish. Uh-huh. We click on what? Finish. Online, sorry, online people, please. We're having some network. I think we're back online for those of us that are online. Refresh this. What is the code now? Q. Uh-huh. QFQM. So now we create our deployment. And then we give it small time to ask us to select bridges or to ask us to do something. So we select all the bridges we can see. We can see bridges core. Is there another bridge? Buses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Abi? So now it will create our cluster. Okay? It will create our what? Cluster. Now from here you can just tell it to allow access from anywhere, from here directly. Okay? Allow access from anywhere. And then you can say what? Add IP address. It will ask you for username. So you can ask it to create the user. So you have to enter something. So for this class, we will use software development 01, and then we'll give you the password of my password. Let's say DB01. DB01. Okay. So now we can close this. Now we go to clusters. It's still creating our cluster. Let's go to network just to. It's still creating our connect from anywhere. So let's go back to clusters. Maybe it has finished that one. So now, once our cluster finish creating, once our cluster finish creating, it takes about 3 to 5 minutes. Once it's done creating, then the next item we'll be doing is we'll create our what? Collection. How do we create our collection? We click on browse collection. Can you see browse collection here? So we use this to create our collection. For now, we cannot create collection because we are still creating the database. Those of you online, are we still together with you or we've left you in Jakarta market? Abina, area, is that area? Uh-huh. Abina, what's the name of that this in Asaba? Onitsha, it's Onitsha. After Naija Bridge. Okay, it's Onitsha. What's the name of the market? No, I dropped at Asaba, and then I passed through Asaba to go to Ihiala. So we passed by a very big market on that way. His name market, ba? That is why the Igbo. Well, the beauty of it is right, we've discussed on Ihiala, now it has opened. So let's Ihiala forward. Eh? Yes, ma'am. And what we want to I'll see you after the class. Now, don't catch up with children. So now I will quickly finish this up. Okay. Now, those of us online, I believe I have done a step-by-step process on how to on how to go about doing this. Then we click on our create collection, browse collection, and then we click on create what database. By default, to come with a database for us to see, but I don't like it. I look it shows the clinical. Hmm? How much megabytes? No. It's too much. It's too much. Oh, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much now. Makawai. And it's my fault. I didn't read it before clicking on the button. Okay. Now, while we wait for this one to finish, okay, so we are back. For those of us that are online, I am back, I think. For those of us online, please, I would like to apologize for the uh, for the breakages we keep having. I don't know what's wrong with the network, but we keep having breakages. Now, the next item we'll be doing is we'll be creating our database. How do we create a database? Somebody here, please tell me, how do I create a database? I go to create database and do what? I click on it, like a carpenter hit hammer. And then I enter the database name is what? And the collection name is what? And then I will say what? And then it will what? So now we have our recipe DB and we have our what? Recipe collection. Can you see it here? So we can delete this database. I don't need it. Yes. Are we together? And then I will delete this Netflix sample or Mflix sample. And then I will drop it. So this is where we stop initially. Now we're going to continue from here. Okay? We're going to continue from where? We're going to continue from where? From here. Okay? Guys, are we together? Online, physical and online, we are supposed to be in sync now. Okay? Now, let me confirm my network access is fine. It's active now. I can run from anywhere. So now, guys, physical, online, click on cluster. Click on cluster. Click on connect. Click on what? Connect. Go. And then click on what? Compass. Are we together? Yes. Okay. Click on clusters. Click on connect. Can you see connect? Yes. Click on connect. Okay. Can you see compass? Can you see compass? Click on compass. And click on I have installed compass. This second option. I have MongoDB compass installed. Can you see that? Okay. Click on it. Now, can you see where it says copy the connection string, then open Compass? Yes. Click on these two copy icons. Just click on it, gently copy. Okay? Yes. Are we together? Yes. Where are you? Have you clicked on connect? DB01, and then give it the password you want to use. No. Just click on that app that points down. Now, go back up. Now, you one, and then you write down the password and then you use the password. Okay, good. Okay, good. 01, 01, not 0, 01, 01. 01. So there's something that's on your zero one. So give it a password. Write the password down so you don't forget. So now you don't get the yes. Who is not with us? Have you just started? You passed that place like 5 times now. Find somebody you work with. Online people, well done. Okay, now guys, can you see my screen? Can you see these two copy icons? These two copy icons, can you see it? Please click on it. And it will tell you copied. Once it copies, it will show you this green tick, right? So now you open your MongoDB Compass. Okay? I'll close mine and then I'll open it again. I'm opening my MongoDB what? Compass. Now, when you open your MongoDB Compass, it will ask you to what? What is it saying at the middle? Add new what? Click on it. Can you see where it says URL? Yes. Can you see where it says URL? Yes, sir. It's opening my own MongoDB. Are we together? Can you see what I'm seeing? Yes, sir. So you click on what? Add new connection. Okay? When you click on add new connection, it will show you something like this. Can you see this? Add new connection. Open now. My system is getting slow. Now, remove, if you have anything in here, please remove it. Okay? If you have anything written in there, please remove it. To give you this error message that says something like invalid connection what? Connection string. Now, please press Ctrl V to paste what you copied. Are we together? Have you pasted? So now you remove this where it says password and then you put your password there. Okay? So all of this you remove. From here to here, you remove. Okay? Where it says password with the two less than and greater sign, you remove and then you put in your password, right? So now I'm putting in my password, which is this DB01. Copy. And then I'm moving this and I'm putting my DB like this. Okay? Are we together? Are we together? Yes. Who is lost? Hmm? Relax now. Relax. I will get to you soon. Okay, those of you online, can you see my screen now? Hmm? Sorry, I'm coming. Okay. So if you've entered your login credentials, click on connect. Okay, if you've entered your login credentials and you've entered all the necessary parameters, click on connect. If it tells you you cannot connect, it means that you do not give permission to connect. Yes, click on connect. If it shows you any problem, it means you have not given permission to do it. If you see a message that says failed to authenticate, what it means is that if you see failed to authenticate, what it means is that you need to enable it here. So what do you have? Are you connected? Okay. What is saying? Just a moment. Okay. Um, Let me check on ChatGPT to see what is going on. Why am I getting bad authentication? What's the name of our collection again? Somebody. Okay. Has anyone been able to connect successfully? What does it say? So what do I do differently? Okay. In the absence of that, let's keep this aside and then we'll come back to it. Um, Please download Visual Studio Code if you're on a system. If you don't have, if you're on our system, please just type VS Code. Press menu and type VS Code. You will see Visual Studio Code comes up, right? This Visual Studio Code comes up. Okay, if you have your VS Code open, please, Chairman, VS Code. Don't let me stop, chapter. Myself, I don't connect. I don't know why, but I will check later. Let's move on. Okay. All right. Now, open Visual Studio Code. Okay. Open VS Code. If you open VS Studio Code, what you will have is something like this. New window. Is this what you have? Is this what you have? Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to open this thing. I'm trying to project. I don't know what is wrong with this guy here. Present entire windows. Mhm. Sorry, just a moment. Okay. Sorry, guys, online people, I will be going off for a bit. If this doesn't work, I will have to go off for a bit before I come back on. I don't know why it's giving me this message. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to share my screen, but it seems not to behave. Ah. Sorry, online people, please. I'm trying to see if I can be able to share my screen, but it's giving me some technical problems that I did not see coming. Um, I will try my best to see that I connect to. Okay, guys, let's move on. I have no other option. Sorry, online people. I'm sorry. My system tend to start misbehaving today of all these. So I have no option but to continue with those that are physical because we cannot keep trying something over and over and it's not working. Those of us that are physical, let's move on and then subsequently we'll find time and revise with the online people. Now, please open Visual Studio Code. Open Visual Studio Code. Please create a folder on your desktop. Okay? On your desktop, create a folder. Create a folder, open the folder with your Visual Studio Code. Have you done that? Yes, sir. Now, on your menu, can you see where it says command? Terminal, sorry. Yes, sir. This is terminal. Please click on new terminal. Click on new terminal. Type the word npm dash dash v. V for vulture. npm dash dash v. The npm space dash dash v. And press enter. If you see it says command not recognized, it means you don't have Node installed on that computer. npm dash dash v. Press enter. And very top, very top, most, NPM If you see red color, it means you don't have small letter. If you see red color, are we together? If you see red color, what it means is you don't have Node.js installed on that computer. Okay? Now, this is what you do. Please go to Google and search. Guys, go to Google and search for Node.js. If you see red color, you see red color. So you are not good at seeing red color. So what are you complaining about? Even if you have it, if it's showing red color, please don't have it. Eh? So follow us so you get on what to do. If you see red color, please go to Google and type Node.js. Once you type Node.js, click on download or click on the first link. Click on the first link. It will not work on phone. Even if you try it, click download. Yes, one time support. So you have first is here column. Now you're not seeing it column because you said you typed it correctly. So now allow us to move on. Okay. This guy is very afraid column. Go to nodejs.com. Okay. Have you tried checking if your code, if the template is that you type is correct? So that means you know how to variable. Guys, download doesn't mean install. You pass forward and then you become stuck. And then you call me to come and help. Why did you allow me to guide you to where you're supposed to go to? Now only sheep, like how we don't know it. Don't be a sheep. Download it first. That is most important. Download it. Then move to the next item, which is the installation process. Okay? Maybe let's you click there. So there is a question they ask you maybe, and that's the reason why it's not showing that this key. It's giving you that color. Download first and keep on the system. Go to your download it. Okay. Now on the file that you downloaded, right click and run as administrator. Are you running as administrator? You see, you want to hurry up and pack everybody, and then you drag it back. It's not saying, so just keep a copy. Keep a copy for that. And then what is the company? Like this. Now, if you're not doing the installation process, right? If you're not doing the installation process, close Visual Studio Code and open it again. Close VS Code and open it again. Once you're done with the installation process, yes. Someone is calling you, Kanu. Sorry, guys. Those of you online, well, I've tried my possible best to see that I give you guys this thing, but right now, if those of you, those that are physical will see the error it's showing me. Oh, and then it's giving me one worthless this thing that's screen recording technical. So I will try my best to see that I give you all necessary materials you will need for you to be able to catch up with those that are physically here. Okay. All right. Now, have you finished the installation? Mhm. Have you finished the installation? Was please power down this wood, and then you start it again. Okay. Now, 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 if you've done the installation, please start up just go code and then put terminal again, and then type the word npm slash slash. After it. Okay, guys, please type the word npm dash v and it gives you an error message, right? And the error message reads like this. Cannot load because only speed is disabled. Can you do that? That's what you see, right? Okay, so press menu on your computer. Press menu on your computer. Okay. Type the word PowerShell. Type the word PowerShell on your computer. Type the word PowerShell. Now, type these words exactly the way I say them. G-E-T, G-E-T, capital G. G-E-T, capital G, E-T, dash, E-X-E, E-X-E, capital E, C-U, Tion. Executes is the word you are looking for. What does that mean? Execution, sorry. Execution. Policy. Same place. What does that mean? No space. What's policy? So get dash execution policy. Execution is something that that's something that E and policy is something that D. Execution policy. What's this? Execution policy. Press enter. What is it? It's written, right? What is what? Time is command. Set. After the S. Set. Dash. Execution policy. Execution policy carries first letter as capital letter. Execution policy. Space. Remotes. Sign. After the R. Remote sign. Same word. Remote sign. Yes, please. S-I-N-G-H-N-E. Press enter. Sign. There's a D there. Yes. Now, the question that asks you, if you give you a long 20, then you see Y at the end of it, right? Y, yes, no. Just type Y and press enter. Now, press it up twice and press enter. Let's see what you see. No. Now it works. The both sign. Are we together? Are we together? No. What is the policy now? The next sign. Now try taking the picture. Let's see. Let's type our So is it fine now? It's not fine now. It's fine now. Okay. So, okay. Is anybody left behind? All right. All right, guys. All right, guys. Um. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Please, sir, are we going to download and right click? No, 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 no. Don't worry. I will send the notes in regards to this so that it will help you to be able to set up properly. Okay. Now, please, everyone. I believe you have NPM working now, right? So NPM stand for Node Package Manager. Are we together? Now, listen. NPM stands for what? Node Package Manager. Now, let me explain to you how it works. Look at it like building blocks of a house, right? Now, the person that wants to build the house, does he have to be able to pay the AC? No. He goes to the market and what? And buy it, right? The person that is building the house, does he have to be able to buy it? That is what NPM does for you. Just that you don't need to pay for most of the services that you're using under NPM. That's just it. So if you want to be able to do maybe QR code scanning, there's a package someone has developed maybe 3 years ago. Just put that package and put the software, and then you just configure it and it moves. Okay? Previously, okay, let me give you the genesis of the whole story. He wants to do login page. He wants to do login page. She wants to do login page. All of them have to sit down and start doing login page one by one. Typing the code, line by line. Testing the code to make sure that it's working. Doing all the activities. And then the developer start down and say, hi. Anytime I want to do software, I must come and do login page. For our wish, we can have somewhere that I will make login page and keep it there. Any other thing that wants to do login page again. You just go there and type down and just drop it on the phone, and then you move on to the next items. How many of you understand? So now, two of the developers come together and say, okay, let's have a place where we can keep those small snippets of codes. And that is what things like NPM, things like widget manager, things like composer with PHP, and many more. So now you don't need to do everything on your own. Someone has sat down to test and make sure that things are fine. Now, not everybody, not all codes are allowed to go on NPM because people tend to download based on trust. Now, I can type a code with my code to sniff on your application. And what that means is there are people that will review that code before. Now I think there is AI to review it. It will review the code and make sure that there is nothing that will send my data to your to you before you allow it onto the platform. You will be able to download and use. Okay? So now we want to create something called a server. Okay? Please, there is water here if anybody wants to drink water. Okay? If you are thirsty, we have cold water here. You can come and take and drink. Myself, I'm drinking the red one. Eh? Are we together? Now, we want to create something called a server. Now, I will not always be with you. Write your plan to create a server at 12 in the morning or at 3 in the morning. Because programmers are the only people that set alarm to remind them to go to sleep, not to wake up. Okay? On a very good day, you will hate yourself if you start programming in the afternoon. Because your brain needs to be able to think, and then you might say, Mommy, drink lemon, Mommy, want to drink milk, Mommy, Mommy. And then how do I go, darling, where's for the jam? And if your husband in the house, Daddy, you want to go to park, Daddy, you want, Daddy, and then you go, honey, let me go my door. Let's get married. Daddy, please, what am I doing? I'm thinking about it, I'm supposed to today. You cannot think straight. But in the night, all the honey and daddy don't sleep. Even the person thinking, what can do? You don't go sleep. All the other people they come out and they start to matter on you and everything. They don't go sleep. It's only you, your thoughts, and your computer. That gives you the perfect concentration. Okay? That gives you what? The only enemy you have is your bladder. Once you start on the top of 1 hour later, you go to the restroom, and then you just check the top small. You snap the first video, the second video. You listen, I don't follow it. I don't know what it says. So now, what you do is what? The first thing you do is you put your phone on silent from 12 or from 11 to 5 a.m. You put it on silent by default. And then you keep it when you not take it. You on your hotspot, leave it there. And then you come and sit down on your computer. And then you start what? Coding. Okay? Now we're going to start coding something called a back end. Okay? Mind you, for us to be able to communicate to our database, we need what? A back end. From our application, we need a back end, and then that will connect to what? Our application. Now, let's cook some rice. How many minutes do we have? 10 minutes. So now let's run the command npm. Sorry, please make sure you are in your folder. You are in your what's the folder again? Recipe on your desktop. So please click on file, open folder, and then click on recipe. And click on the open folder, and then go to the desktop and select recipe. Are you in the recipe folder on your desktop? All right. Now, type the word on your terminal. Okay. Now, the command we are typing is npm init. Init stands for what? Then what next? Space. So space, init space, and then type dash y. Now dash y you questions. How did you come to Abuja? Did you follow train and you follow road? What's the name of your cousin? Elite, same word. Initialize, we cut it to elite. Those things. So you press enter. It will ask you, what is the name of this project? And then to ask you, what is the version? Then to ask you, who is your cousin? We don't want that, right? So you press Ctrl C on your keyboard. Press Ctrl C. So now you type the word npm space init space -y. npm init -y. Creative TV. It's not that I'm giving up on you guys. It's something that is above my own control. I have nothing to. I can't do anything about it. I've tried my best to see that I connect back, but from the look of it, I have to restart my system. I don't want to restart the system because it will still waste more time for us. So I will give you videos on how to go about doing all of these things, and then. So npm space init space -y. Don't stay between black and white. When you press enter, you will see a file created called package.json. And this means if you go to the side of your history, so now we have our file called package.json created. Right, set the secure policy is what? Remote what? Remote assigned. Remote protect, remote assigned. Remote assigned. Remote signed. Remote signed. Remote signed. After the S. So that's all. Okay, now I believe most of you have not the JSON file on your what do you call it? VS Code. Cool? Now type the word npm space I to install. I to what? Install. npm space I space express. npm space I space express. Like what? Express. Like airports express. Express, right? And then press enter. It will tell you, please wait up like installation. Please wait up like installation. Start doing something like change 0, something pounds or 54, right? Yes. How many packages installed? 69. How many folders do you have now on your Visual Studio Code? Can you see all packages? Yes. If you open that folder, you will have to see. Try open the folder. No packages. No packages. Yes. These are all the packages that are downloaded. Finish with the last one and see. Plenty. No, the last one is not that one. No packages. Not modules. Open it. Let's see what we have. And see the folders now. Scroll down, you see to the end, to the end. Keep going. Inside all those folders, there are files. These are people's work all over the place you are looking at. Okay? Yes. And in 6 seconds, you have them. Now, for this particular class, we will stop here. Okay? We will stop where? Here. I will assume, I'll do a recap now of what we've done so far. Okay? Well done. You are trying for us, giving us the online vibes and the online clinical. How I wish I have a code this type. I will have given you one. Now, let's do a recap of what has happened thus far. Okay? We started the class by asking you to download Postman, which we've not used yet. We're going to use it, but not yet. Okay? We ask you to download a file called Postman. We ask you to download an application called Compass, and then after that, we went to mongodb.com, and then we created our accounts, right? And then we created our cluster, right? When our cluster finished creating, we did what next? We created a database, and then we enabled access to it, right? That from any part of the world you can connect, right? And then we have our username and our password. Go. So far, I've not missed anything. Okay. After that, we tried to connect our DB to Compass, right? Which failed. And I said I'm going to research on it and then get back to you on that. Then after that, we went ahead and opened Visual Studio Code, right? And then we created a project file called what? Recipe, right? And then we tried doing npm npm dash what? V, right? And then it gives us what? An error. It gave us an error, which we resolved using what? We resolved using the PowerShell. In the PowerShell, we entered a command to determine what is the problem. And what was that command? Get execution policy, right? get execution policy, get dash execution policy, and then it comes back as what? Restricted, right? It came back as what? Restricted. And then we said, since that is restricted, we need to what? Enable it. And then we use the command set restriction policy to what? Remote signed. And then we press enter for us to change that particular settings. And after we change the settings, what did we have? We're able to check our NPM version, right? After we check our NPM version, then we went about doing a command that says npm init, right? But that comes with a lot of questions, right? And then I said, let's stop that one and use npm init-y, which automatically answers all the questions for us, okay? And then we did npm install express, so npm I express, and then that is where we stopped. Top. In the next class, I will not be the one that will be taking you. It will be probably Engineer Chidi. And I think what you guys will discuss is something that has to do with creating an Express server. Okay? Creating an Express server. When we create a server, we will test it to see if it responds to requests. Now, I wished we had more time because there are different types. When you are browsing, you send different type of requests to the server. Most people don't know all these things, but it's paramount for them to know the type of request they are sending to the server and the type of response they are getting. In this class, you will learn how to create that in the C# API. You will learn how to do it. You'll be hearing APIs, right? You have an API that do this and this. You will learn how to create it. But then my own here is just to come and step in for someone that is not feeling fine. So I did not prepare for this class at all. I was informed of this class this morning. But because I've been doing it for God knows how long. No, I cannot. I cannot. But what I'm thinking of doing very soon is to create a YouTube channel where I will be doing tutorials in broken English and probably in Hausa. If my Igbo sister come and teach me people, giving your myself, we'll do it like that. But for now, I'll be doing things like that. So thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for being here. I know that is kind of very, very stressful, and we are very, very sorry for that. We have no option but to do that. So please endeavor with us. We'll soon finish the practice part of it, and then we go for the internship. And during internship, we will still support you with materials. Now, for software engineering, I sent you guys a link for IBM. How many of you have registered? How many of you have started taking a course here? They will give you a digital certificate that is organized worldwide. Please don't play with that. You might have taken one of the courses. And I've been doing something about it for the past God knows how long. I've done something about it, I've taught something about it. I've learned something about it, I woke up with something about it. So please endeavor. Okay? Endeavor to get that certificate from them because it's also the program because they want you guys to have as much certificate as possible for remote jobs. Okay? For what? We don't need you to be say, hey, you say Baba, and say, we don't want that. Guys, we need us to push this country forward. Not Baba, I will tell you one thing I told my colleagues yesterday. Anybody that does not see himself in the future will not be that future. That is the truth. If you don't see yourself in that future, why are you doing it? Tell me who. So please endeavor to learn, relearn Unlearn and relearn. How did they put it, ma? Learn, unlearn and relearn. Anyhow. So please. See Creative TV now. He's working on certificate now. He's working on what? Certificate what? Kids. So please, let's try our best to see that we catch up with the international trend. Khalifa will be taking you guys back end. I am sure he will still brush on front end and he's still going to use that NPM. So thank you very much for listening. I remain yours, Suleiman Hayat, that lecturer that used to make people laugh when he can. Okay? Yes. Different class, but it's from 1 to 4. That's why I'm apologizing for the timetable. Because we're supposed to finish this month. Yes, we're supposed to finish classes. So you guys can start going for internship. And then while you're doing internship, you'll be doing your final project. Online people, I can answer without sharing my screen. All right, thank you very much. Let me go and prepare for my next.